each and every one of you guys. Hello, hello. How are you, wonderful folks? As you can see, I'm vertical. I decided to do that because it actually comes up on people's feed as they're scrolling on their cell phones. So, yeah. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Thank you all for being here. Happy New Year to all of you guys. Hello, hello. I really do love this angle. Let's just make some quick adjustments here. Hello, Lanny. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, are we good? Are we good? Yes, we are. I love this angle. It's so good. Anyway, who do we have here? We have Lady Crochet. Hello to you. And Cara and Amanda. Welcome in, everyone. Yes, Michelle Crochets. Hello to you. Hello, hello. Hello to all of you wonderful folks. This is the earliest I've ever gone on. I've never gone on before noon on a live. And here we are. Yay. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So just to get it out of the way, I am vertical. I mentioned it a few seconds ago, but I am vertical right now because I want to come up on people's feeds. So it only happens when you're vertical. Happy New Year to all of you. Happy 2025. I can't believe I'm saying that already. 2025. Can you guys believe it? 2025. It's so good. Hello, Jess and Swan Hook. I wonder if there's any new folks. If you're new, tell us the things. I see a lot of my wonderful folks in here. Thank you. Hi, Robin. Welcome in. And Jill, hello to you. Happy New Year. Thank you so much, Aaron, for the super sticker. You're amazing, awesome, all the things. Thank you. Hello, Elaine Brown Crochet. Thank you. Happy New Year to you. Wow. We have quite a bit of people in here for 11 o'clock a.m. live Eastern Standard Time. 8 months, Jackie. Wow, that's so awesome. Thank you so much for your support. Hello, wonderful folks. So I do have some whips here to work on and, chat and crochet. I do like to crochet while I'm vertical because you can actually see a lot more of what I'm working on, you know. Hi, Gina. Welcome in. And Lynn and Jennifer, Sherry and Sally. And the list goes on. A blanket hello to all of you guys, right? Thank you all for being here. Yes. So mom is doing good. And I did have to work this morning. So my workday started at 4 a.m. I only worked a few hours because I wanted my management team to, I guess, sleep in until like 6 so they could be with their friends and family last night. So yeah, I worked a few hours in the morning, and then when they came in to relieve me, I left. So yeah, I'm super excited about 2025. Who here is excited about the new year? I, for one, I am so glad that 2024 is done. It's over with. We're in a new year. We have new things planned. I'm very excited about 2025. Super, super excited. So, wow. So much fun in store for all of us. Thank you so much, Kim. I appreciate that. Yes, I'm over 2024. 2024 just could not be over fast enough, right? Kimberly Otterson, Happy New Year to you as well. Thank you so much for that little super chat and congratulations on 10 whole months, right? Anyway, I have my coffee in tow. This is my etched, is it called etched? I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a bunch of yarny things on this. We have a granny square. Anyway, I love it because it keeps my coffee hot, which is amazing, right? So good. Hi from the UK. You've caught me spinning. Love that. Hello, Silk Spinner. Laura Twisting Stitches. Yes, love it, right? It's so good. Hello, Kathy. Welcome in. Hi, Heidi. Welcome in. Good morning to you and say good morning to Rob. Hi, Sandy. Thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate the super chats. Happy New Year to you as well. So good. Fuzzy Butt Crochet. Love the cup. Where did you get it? I got it as a gift. I wish I knew where this came from. Specifically like a store, I don't know, but it's all the yarny things on here. It's all the things. Yes, Beverly, you made a live. See, I decided to change up the time for 2025. I'm going to go on at different times throughout the day so I can see more of you guys. I want to be able to see those who can't really make it in the evening as well as those who can. It doesn't matter. If you're able to come, come. Why not? Right? Hello, Brooklyn. Welcome in. Thank you so much for making my live, my Happy New Year's, I guess, I don't know what we're calling it. We're just calling it a hangout sesh, right? We're just hanging out, having a good time. Hopefully, we're just enjoying the new year. I decided to come on earlier because maybe this evening you're having dinner with family and friends, and I didn't want to impose on any of that. So come on earlier, hang out for a while, talk yarn, all the things, and then you can go on about your day, right? So good. Anyway, I'm reading the chat. So if you see me looking down, I'm looking at the chat. I could look up, but then I can't see the chat. So it's one or the other. So I got to do both, I guess. You're literally going through your yarn stash, pulling all the blues and purples to see what speaks to you. Okay, yes. So listen, guys, another reason why I like the verticals, because I want to take you guys on a bit of a field trip. Who here wants to go on a field trip today? I want to show you exactly what I have to clean and organize, right? It's a new year, new me. Who's this? I'm going to show you my stash here, which you can't see behind the camera, and what I am currently in the middle of organizing. I am organizing, I'm moving things around. I am preparing my mystery bags and getting all of that ready. I'm going to take you guys off the stand and we're going to go through the things. I'm going to get down on the floor under the desk. We're going to look under. We're going to go through everything. Well, maybe not everything. I have too much yarn for that. But we'll go through the things, right? But first, coffee. Coffee first. If tea's your thing, sip on your tea, right? It's fine. Anyway, it's steaming. Do you guys see that steam? It's piping hot, just the way I like it. Hello, Happy New Year to all of you guys who are just popping in here. I cannot believe there's almost 300 people in here right now. That's amazing for us. Happy New Year to all of you guys. Thank you. I mentioned under my desk, guys, but I don't think you guys understand just exactly what's under my desk. It is a minefield under there. A minefield, to say the least. But you know what? I have nothing to hide. It's a new year. Why not? I'm holding myself accountable. I am showing you guys under my desk. I'm showing you guys my corner over here. I'm showing all of it to you guys because I need to clean it, organize it, prepare mystery bags, and all the things. So good. I love this coffee. Dunkin' Donuts hazelnut coffee, caramel macchiato creamer. It's etched in my brain, right? I say it how I say it. I have no idea. Anyway, I'm doing it on a vertical live too, and I hope I don't give anybody motion sickness or anything, but I'm going to pop you guys off the stand. We're going to go on a bit of a field trip. Full disclosure, it's not the neatest. I am just as human as the rest of you guys. I promise. My stuff is not as neat as the back wall. Okay? So here we go. Hold on, let me pop you guys off there. I have to unplug you. Okay. So, field trip, okay? First of all, I want you to see my desk. Okay, it's called my Yarny desk. I call it my Yarny desk. You guys ready for this? Hold on. I'm in a swivel chair, as you can see. And by the way, Strata shawl, right? Gorgeous. Love that for us. Love it. Okay, you guys ready? I'm going to turn you around and let me look. Okay, so there it is. That's my yarn desk. Isn't that great? It's all of my yarn. Well, not all of my yarn, but that's just some of the yarn that I'm in the middle of organizing. And I'm showing you guys to hold me accountable to that. So I'm going to pull all of that out. We're going to organize it, right? Look at that. So good. All of that yummy yarniness, my notes, and all that, right? And wait a minute, it gets better. Ready? I have another part of my desk under here. I have all of that up close and personal. Bunch of ice yarns. We have my birthday blanket. A bunch of things, right? And then look at this. You guys ready? Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. So I have all of that I'm currently organizing. I am moving all of that around. It's not staying like that. I'm moving things around. So it won't stay like this. But traditionally, if I didn't have everything pulled out to organize, it looks like that. So I do keep everything, for the most part, organized. But when you're trying to organize things for mystery bags, you kind of want bits and pieces of everything in all the bags. So that's why everything's a hot mess right now. But yes, this is my yarn room, my studio. I need everything within arm's reach because when I talk about it, I need to be able to grab it and show you guys. And I hope there's no judgmental Judies out there because guess what? If you're a yarn addict like me, then you have something similar to this, right? So, and look, I have yarn up to the ceiling, all the way around. And for 2025, my friends, I'm holding myself accountable to get these mystery bags ready, organize my stash completely, and get it cleaned up, get it organized, get it ready, right? So, yeah, I have some really good yarn. Look at this. This yarn right here, Spice Shop, good stuff. It's Premier's. So I have yet to make something with this, but I'm totally inspired by these colors. I walk past it. Do you guys do that? You guys see yarn and you're like, wait, I have to stop and look at this yarn one more time. I have to look at it again. That's totally me. I'm like, yeah, I gotta touch the things. I gotta talk about it to myself. I gotta think about what I'm gonna make with it. What am I gonna make with all this great yarn? You know? Anyway, let me put you guys back on the stand. Oops. There we go. Let me fix you guys. Come on, Juan. There we go. So good. Hi, Sarah. Welcome in. So listen, I am doing this for just accountability purposes because I started cleaning, I started organizing, and I said, you know what, let me stop. I'm just going to go on a live and just show what this looks like because I'm going to be able to look back and say to myself, okay, at the beginning of the year, your studio looked like this, and now this is how it's looking afterwards. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Aim down so we can see you crochet. Yes, we're going to do the things, but I was thinking, should I start a new, I don't need to start a new project, but look at this yarn. Isn't this great? It's so good. It's, well, I like the colors, right? I love the colors, but let me just pull some of this out. Has anyone worked with this yet? Look at that. It's like ribbon yarn. It's absolutely insane. I've yet to crochet with this, and they are suggesting a 6mm crochet hook for this. Do I use the yarn behind me? Yes, I do. I actually refill from the other room. I have multiple yarn rooms in my house. So when I pull from here, I refill it. So a lot of the yarns that you're seeing here have been refilled. So yes. Anyway, I have 2 of these cakes and I'm thinking about making something for Paco or Taco. Paco and Taco are my man forms. Right there. I have the other one in the dining room. So good morning and happy new year to each and every one of you guys. Thank you all for being here. So yes, so excited to see how we will grow this year. And part of growth is accountability. Hi, Britt. How are you? So we're starting the new year off on the best foot possible. I'm like, look at my yarn room, guys. I'm going to clean it up and get it together and upgrade some pieces of my studio here. I may upgrade my printer. I'm going to upgrade my computer and all the things. So I'm just going to, you know, show you the things. 2025, Amber. Hello, how are you? I said all of that in 1 second. You can see floor. Yes, I know, right? I've been cleaning, but I stopped. I said, let me show what it is that I have right now. So that's why you're seeing this hot mess. It is a hot mess. You guys seeing it right at the top, you know? Getting it out of the way. Where can I put this? Where can I put this to get it out of the way? All right, anyway, I have this right here. Hello, Yarndall. Dawn Yarndall, thank you so much for coming. How are you? I hope you're well. Hello, Erica. Welcome in. You have a wonderful stash, and I'm glad you show us all the things and continue buying. Yes. Okay. Let me just tell you guys right off the bat. I show you guys this because I want you to know that I am just as human as everyone else, you know? Like, my stash is not as neat as people may think it is. I mean, a lot of it is, but not all of it, right? I have little piles of yarn and piles of hooks and piles of whips. I mean, I'm a true yarn addict for every sense of the word, and I know that there are many of you guys out there that are as well. So it's the human side of me. And I think a lot of people can relate to me in that way, you know? So why hide it? You know it's here, you know? So there's that. You know, I'm just as human as the rest of you guys, right? Deals and steals and whatever. Let me angle this down a little bit just so you guys can see the things. Why hide it, right, Britt? Come on, you guys know it's here. Are you kidding me? It's fine. Anyway, guys, can you believe it? We have over 300 people in here right now. Never thought in a million years before noon we'd have that many people hanging out. I love that for us, right? It's so good. Hello, Becky. Right, I'm human. I love going to the big box stores and buying the Walmart mainstays, and I love going to buy the Red Heart and all the things. You know, deals and steals, whatever's on sale. It's all about what's on sale. Love that. Anyway, so you guys already know this. If you've hung out with me, you know I'm using Favorite Wool from Ice Yarns. I decided I'm only going to use 3 colors. I'm only going to use this beige, this like orangish, like spice pumpkin color, and this chocolate brown. I think if I add any more colors to it, it's just going to make it too much. I plan on doing surface crochet once this is done. Like, for me, this is like a canvas, and then I'm just going to do like an overlay / like surface crochet pattern. So Mama Wilma is doing much better. Thank you so much for asking. She's sitting up. She's got a bit of a back pain right now, but we're getting through that. At least her cold is going away, right? A blanket Happy New Year to each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me for this little bit of time. I don't really have many plans for the new year. My plan for the new year was to hang out with you guys. I'm very excited about it. Hello, Aunt Hattie. How are you? Surface crochet, I will eventually. I want to make sure that I have it down pat first because I'm trying it out as something new. New year, new me. Who's this? Right? Thank you so much, Bon Bon. The same to you. I wish all of you guys the best going into the new year. All the good, positive things, right? You're finally making a live. I'm super happy that you guys are here. I know I'm vertical, but I'm doing it on purpose because as you're scrolling on your cell phones, I'm going to come up. I'm going to pop up and you guys are going to be able to say, well, if you're new here, you're going to be like, who is this yarn addict person? Who is he? And what is he talking about all the things for? Anyway, I picked this up at Joann's. I'm squirreling. I found this. It's a keychain. It says, in my stitching era. So good. I only paid a couple bucks for it. And I needed something for my keys. Why not? So anyway. I'm squirreling. I feel like you guys are so far away. Do you guys feel like that? Am I too far away? I want to be able to see all of the things. All right, good morning and happy 2025 to you and your mom. I'm glad she's starting to feel better. Yes, thank you so much for well wishes for mom. I'm going to give her a heating pad. She's got some back pain, but again, at least she doesn't have like a really bad cold or anything, you know? I'm very excited about that. So, hello. Oh, wait, I said hello to you, Lanny. I'm sorry. I found a new Big Twist purple at Joann's. Had to get it. Now to dig in my stash to find a blue and white, then I can start. How many of you guys have started the make along? I'm very curious. I know a handful of you guys mentioned to me that you guys were thinking about starting, but has anyone started the make along yet? I'm very curious. Hello, Mishy. Happy New Year to you. Thank you so much for popping in here. Okay, so Deanne started hers. Anyone else? Elise, you started your make along? Okay. And Pen, you're starting yours. Very nice. Does anyone have any questions about the Mal? I mean, I do have the description in the community tab for those of you guys that have any questions. You know, maybe it'll solidify anything. I think the greatest part about this Mal is that it's an open Mal. You can do whatever you want, you know, be creative. That's kind of the point. Be creative and, you know, use the colors, make sure it's 6 inches or larger. We were not allowed to start until today. Picked up my yarn. Yep. Okay, great, great. Let's see, what else do we have here? I started my hooker versus hooker, then I will do yours. Okay, great. So cool. I love that. Thank you so much for considering the cow, right? That's so good. Karen Cinnamon Swirl and Twilight Surf is the yarn you chose. Blue and purples in the same cake. Yes. There's a cloud cake out there with blues and purples. Someone sent me an email showing me that yarn. I thought it was really good. I didn't think there were cakes out there with blues and purples. So that is awesome. You just received your fuzzy pink yarn. You love textures. That's great, Selena. You're going to make something special with the mount. That's great. So I'm trying to decide on my yarn. Like, okay, so you know, like when you have a date or when you have a family function and it's one of those functions where you have to get dressed up and you go to your closet and you have dress clothes and technically you can find something to wear, but you don't want to wear whatever's in your closet. You're like, I have nothing to wear. That's how I feel about this Mal when trying to pick the blues and the purples. I look at all my yarn and I'm like, but I don't have any yarn. I'm like, I don't have any yarn for this Mal. I don't know if the blues or the purples that I have in my yarn stash are the blues and purples that I want to use. That's how I feel right now about the Mal. Like, do I have the right blues and the right purples for what I want to create? I don't have any yarn, you know? I walked out of the studio yesterday. I'm like, I don't have any yarn, guys. I don't have any yarn for this make along. Clearly I do, but do I want to settle? I'm not sure. Uh, right? You can showcase your mount in the Facebook group, and yes, that is correct. Thank you, Michelle. You can showcase your make along. You don't have to wait until March 1st to kind of show your progress. I encourage you guys to, you know, share the work in the Facebook group to get feedback if you're interested in that, if you want to know what people think about your Mal. But to be honest, my Facebook group, it's a sharing group and it's a supportive group. So it's a positive place. So if you need encouragement, if you need support, the Facebook group is the way to go. So thank you so much for that shout out, Michelle, and reminding me about the Facebook group. You can't decide what to make and what yarn to get, and then I have to save some money to get yarn. Well, yeah, I mean, I am going to encourage you guys to use your stash. If you have blues and purples in your stash, use it. You know, I don't think you need to go out and spend all kinds of money for this make along. If you have the colors in your stash, and I know I'm one to talk because I have no yarn. I don't have any yarn, you know, but yeah, I'm gonna try and use my stash. Which stitch am I using? This is just the granny stitch for this. Okay, you do have the yarn, but you don't have enough of it for what you want to make. Okay, well, I mean, as long as it's bigger than 6 inches, you know, you don't have a lot of blue, but you do have a lot of purple. Well, you know, you can gauge how much of each color you want as long as the color is there, you know. So there's that. Let's see. Hello, Samantha. Welcome in. Happy New Year to you. Thank you for popping in here, my friend. Zolma, hello. Thank you guys. I did a tutorial for this. It's a granny square, but a lot of you guys explained to me that you do grannies, but they tilt and they lean and they bubble and things. So I did a tutorial. It's called the perfectly squared granny for the left and right-handed crocheter. There's tips and tricks in that video that kind of help you keep your square perfectly straight. And, you know, if you're interested in checking that out, by all means, pop on over there and give it a quick look. It's not a long video. And, you know, again, it might help you. There's millions of ways of doing granny square blankets and things. Mine is just another one of the many ways. So, yeah. Almost used some yarn from Thrift, but the blue and purple yarn has pink in it. So, yeah, that's a no-go, unfortunately. But that is beautiful yarn. Gray is a gradient of black and white. And thank you guys for helping answer the questions. Someone asked me earlier for the sparkle yarn, does it have to follow the color sequence? And yes, it does. It has to follow it. So the silver sparkle is good because silver is a gradient of black and white. You can also use any shade of blue sparkle and any shade of purple sparkle. But that's pretty much it for the sparkles. No red sparkles, no pink sparkles or anything like that, you know? Let's see. One is a post in the community tab of his channel and a post also in the Facebook group. Yes. By the way, friends, I do have a Facebook group. It's called Juan the Yarn Addict and Friends. We are almost 3,800 strong, and it is a sharing group, and it's a great place to go for the MAL. If you have any questions, there's a bunch of people in there that are, you know, participating, and they can help you if you need help or if you want encouragement, if you want people to kind of like give you suggestions. It's a great place to go. What am I making? I am making a blanket using ice yarns. This here is called Favorite Wool. It's 50 acrylic, 50 wool. And the ball band, I mentioned this several times. On the ball band, it says this is a bulky 5-weight yarn. I did the wrap test and it's a 3. And so I'm using a 3.5 millimeter dots hook. And I'm just alternating colors. I'm doing this taupey tan color, this spicy pumpkin color, and then this chocolate brown color. I'm just rotating it. And then when it's done, I'm going to do surface crochet or an overlay, and I'm going to create a pattern on top of this with another color. So yeah, I'm almost done this third skein. You just discovered me? Oh my goodness, thank you so much, Elizabeth. Thank you for being here. I love these verticals for this very reason. People have no idea I exist. And I mean, it helps me realize how big YouTube actually is. YouTube is humongous. And when you do verticals like this, you come across people that have never seen you before. And I love it for us. So especially when, you know, they get to see this yarn addict. He's a left-handed crocheter. He's a male crocheter, left-handed. He talks about all the things. He loves coffee and he loves yarn. Who is this person we're talking about, right? Hello, Joanne. Thank you so much for lurking. I am doing wonderful. I'm doing great. I did work this morning, so I'm a little out of my element. I did expect to sleep in considering it was New Year's, but you know, it's okay. I gave my leaders a break. I let them sleep in so that they could come to work a little later. Let's see. Let's see what else. My favorite brand of coffee, it is Dunkin' Donuts hazelnut coffee with caramel macchiato creamer. Yeah. Happy New Year to each and every one of you guys. You got a set of the dots hooks with some Christmas money, and I'm loving them so far. Yeah, they're very, very nice on the yarn. Very nice on the hook. It's very enjoyable. You have a crochet blanket over 50 years old? That is amazing. That's great, actually. That's better than amazing, right? Yarn addict, crochet addict, and wand addict. Thank you so much, Lady Crochet. That's so nice of you. So I'm a content creator here on YouTube, and I'm also a designer. I do have a design company that I run. It's called JTYA Designs. And then I also work in the field of pharmacy during the day. I am a pharmacy manager, and that is my daytime profession. And it has been for almost 20 years. I've been in pharmacy management for 20 years. And I have this passion for crochet, and I decided to bring it to YouTube, and I became a content creator. So that is what I do. Is that a blanket behind me? No, that is one of my shawls that I rolled out on my channel. That's called the Strata shawl. Do you guys want to see this? Let me show you for those of you guys who aren't aware of what this is. Yes. Actually, for the duration of this live, I am going to, let me see if I can do this. Diana, I'm going to make you a moderator very quickly. And also, I am going to make Kim a moderator very quickly. And if you could, remove the trolls. You have carte blanche to remove them. It's 2025. We don't have time for that. I need one more just in case. Let me see. I need Deanne to make a comment. Where is she? There it is. Hold on. Okay. There you go. Keep them out of here. All right, so let's take a look at this. So this is my Strata shawl, and it works up beautifully in all sorts of weights of yarns. This here is done with Lion Brand Scarfie, and it is a repeat, but I used 3 balls for this, and it's very, very wide. I have the camera at an angle, but it's very wide. And the way that it sits on your shoulders, it almost acts like a hood, this top right here. So the way that I sit it on here, let me see if I can rotate you guys around. Let's do that. So I can put this on here, create like this hood, and it just lays perfectly flush in the front. See how that works up there? Yeah, so that's called the Strata shawl. Okay, so we had quite a bit of trolls in here earlier, and that is okay. I had to make some people a moderator again just to keep them out of here. And thank you guys so much for taking those wrenches very quickly, because listen, as I go vertical, I do know that the public does come in here, and sometimes we have trolls, and that's okay. Anyway, let me go ahead and put this back on the hook. Thank you so much. And again, I do have a tutorial for left and right-handed crocheters on my channel. It's very easy. What am I working on? I am working on a granny square. This is called the Perfectly Squared Granny Square. I have a tutorial on my channel for this. It flips every row, and there's some tricks and tips that kind of makes it perfectly squared. There's no lean to it, and it's very, very flexible and comfortable. So let me just loop that. Let's see. Hello, Cindy Lou. Happy New Year to you, and a Happy New Year to each and every one of you guys that popped in here. In case I don't know who popped in here. I went on a tangent. I went on a field trip. So yeah, very, very nice. I do love that. Let's see. I do have some other whips under here. Okay, so my birthday blanket. A lot of my regulars know about this blanket. I started this on my birthday, July 31st, and I still have it on the hook. So this is the blanket so far. This is the moss stitch in the rectangle. So there's that. And I have this vintage variegated yarn. It's Red Heart with Love. The colorway is called Fruit Punch. It says Fruit Punch right there. And I'm using Loops and Thread Soft Classic in charcoal for the solid right here. And yeah, so there's that. Now, I have quite a bit of this yarn left, and I'm going to continue going until it gets to the size I need it to get to. So, yes, I'm going to keep you guys posted on that. So this here, store brand knitting needles from Michaels. I started my Linus scarf a while back. I finished it. I started this project here with this, and then I upgraded my needles to ChiaoGoo red lace. And yeah, this is my very first knitted project completed. Hello, Brenda. Happy New Year to you. Brenda from BYC Crochet. So yes, I have eyelets there. It is the Linus scarf. What else? Hold on, I need a sip of coffee. Hold on. Okay. Did I say hello to everyone? Let me see. Let me just make sure. Hello, Michael. Can you hold on? I need that comment removed. Thank you. Yeah, the trolls are out today, my friends. That's okay. I have 3 people removing comments. Carte blanche. We don't want any of that in here. Anyway, sister in Mexico, hello, happy 2025 to you from Guadalajara, Mexico. I have a sister in Matamoros, Mexico, with her husband and her 5 kids. She's been there now for about 15 years. And so, yes, we love it down there. It's very, very nice. Happy New Year to all of you guys. Thank you so much for popping in here and hanging out with me for this little bit of time. Hi, how are you? Hello, hello. You love ChiaoGoo needles? Yes. Well, I have other needles that I need to do a review on, some of which I cannot pronounce properly, just because they're new to me. Well, I know these. These are Takumi DPNs. Good for socks and things. Just keep crocheting. Just keep crocheting. Right. Just keep crocheting. Positive vibes all day long. It's 2025. It's a new year. We are forgetting about 2024 and all the things, you know, about that. Listen, 2024 had some great moments. If I'm being honest, 2024 had some amazing moments. It also had some not so good moments, but we're not going to focus on that. We're focusing on 2025 and all the great things that lie ahead for all of us, right? We don't have time for that. It's going to be a great year because I said so, and it's going to be a great year because we're going to make it happen for all of us, right? You've been to Matamoros. I love it down there. Well, the parts that I've seen, I didn't stay down there long enough to see all of it. Just keep stitching. Just keep stitching. Yes, be kind, please. Absolutely. I agree with that 100%. Be kind, rewind, as we used to say in the 90s. Be kind and rewind. And we had the little car that we would feed the VHS tapes into, and it would like do our rewinding. Oh my goodness. Renee, thank you always for being so kind and supportive to me and my channel. I really do appreciate it. Oh, your family comes from Chihuahua, Mexico. That's very nice. A blockbuster moment, right, Britt? Be kind, rewind. The little stickers that were on the little cases. Yes, of course. I remember that. Thank you so much, A. Daniels. That's a very kind statement. I believe all of you guys are to me. All of you guys are a blessing. Without you guys, I wouldn't be here, right? You need people to watch you in order to be a channel. And because of the fact that you watch me, I'm very grateful for it. How can I not be, you know? Anyway, I'm just moving some yarn around. Okay, so, oh my goodness, hold on. Thank you for a great few months. You've taught me a lot. Well, absolutely. And if you have any questions, guys, wantheyarnaddict@gmail.com. Ask away. You'll get an automated response letting you know that I got the email, and then as soon as I possibly can, I will respond to you. If you don't hear from me within like a day or two, send it again. It's just that I do get a lot of emails, but I will never say no to anyone wanting to ask a question. If you need help with something, reach out. I'll reach back out to you. Your rewinder looked like a race car. Yeah, I had a silver one. And you tapped the hood of the car and then it opened up and then you slid the VHS tape inside and then closed the hood and then it just automatically rewinded. There were no buttons to it. You just, it's on or off and that's it. You enjoy my videos? Thank you so much. Okay, so my voice was something I was very insecure about for many, many years, but then I realized that there's like this calmness to it that like if I'm just quiet and I'm talking and just doing the things, it really relaxes people I hear. So I'm like, well, I have to keep doing that. So yeah, why not? That's why I think people like these whipping it with Juan sessions. They're like, Juan, keep doing that part. Keep talking about whatever. We can put you on for background noise. It's very relaxing. I'm like, okay, well, if you're relaxing, then why not? By the way, and I'll just start talking about all the things. Thank you so much, Cherry. Happy New Year, Nana June. Huge hugs to you. Thank you so much for the support you give me and my channel and Boggy Creek. You too, Cherry. Thank you so much. Wishing both of you guys an amazing New Year, as always, right? You're on your second Autumn Aspirations, row 60. First Christmas present to daughter-in-law. She cried. Oh my goodness, Tony. Oh my goodness. Really? That's so sweet. I love that. I love that so many people made that Autumn Aspirations blanket because that was the first blanket that I put out where I wasn't bound to a wheel. I didn't use a stitch wheel. I just used my creativity and it was the first one. And if that's my first one, can you imagine what my future blankets are going to look like when I have more practice under my belt? It's going to be great. And I can't wait for all of us to go on this ride together because if that's what I can produce as a first blanket, I'm excited to see what's going to come in the future, you know? Hello, Cece. I see you. It's CC, right? Oh, the blanket was amazing. Thank you so much, Aaron. Soothing voice. Well, I try, right? Hello, Granny D. Happy New Year to you. Thank you so much for popping in on the Vertical Live. I really do appreciate you popping in here. Thank you so much. Happy New Year to you and all of your loved ones. Yes, thank you. I need another sip of this coffee out of my crochet cup. My crochet Stanley. Love that for me. Will I do a spring cow? Well, Robin, I'm not going to say no. I'm going to take it one day at a time, Robin. Right now, we're in the middle of a winter mal. Maybe 2025 is the year of mals. I don't know. But right now, we're kicking off the mal. It's January the 1st, right? So excited about that. Maybe spring will be a cow. Maybe it'll be a mal. We're not sure. So good. I also want to tell you guys, please, if you've been following my journey for the month of December, remember the share yarn, the misfit yarn. You guys have seen all of that, right? So if you're interested in the share yarn, after this live is over, I need you guys to go back into the comments and tell me what you would do with the share yarn if you won. Tell me what you would do with the misfit yarn if you won the misfit yarn, so I can draw names and have this yarn mailed out to you guys. Every month I show yarn, I share it. It becomes a share yarn or a misfit yarn, and it's my way of giving back to my viewers. So if you're interested in receiving this yarn, feel free to come back and leave a comment and tell me what you would do with that yarn. And then the random comment picker will pick a winner for the Misfit box. We're only going to have one for the Misfit box, but we're going to have two winners for the share yarn. Okay? So, yes, it was an intermediate pattern, guys. And the Autumn Aspirations, it was an intermediate pattern. And I think that if I do future blankets, that's kind of where my wheelhouse will sit. I want that to be a place where you guys can learn something new and do a project at the same time. So I don't want to say no. Definitely, it's always going to be like an intermediate or hard pattern, or it's always going to be an easy pattern. We're going to cross that bridge once we get there, you know? I would do blankets with the sherry on. Great. But remember, Darlene, come back after the live, because that's when the comments get recorded for the random comment picker. It's not going to pick up these comments during the live. It's only going to pick up the comments after the live. And also, guys, make sure, I'm telling you guys now, like, you had to have already been subscribed in December. So if you're not subscribed now and you just subscribed like right now, you're not eligible for the December win, but you will be eligible for the January boxes. So starting January, it's day one, right? So all throughout January, I'm going to show yarns on my lives. And if you're already subscribed, you'll be eligible for the January box or boxes. But the December boxes are only eligible for those who were already subscribed in December. Okay, so just don't forget, if you want to participate in that, just make sure that you're subscribed, and you have to be publicly subscribed. That's another thing, because a lot of people got caught up with that. They were like, well, I am subscribed. Well, if I can't verify that, there's no way for me to find out. So if you want to know how I do my selection process, look at some of my older videos, like my recent ones where it says, you know, winner picked. Watch that video, and I actually show you how I pick my winner and how I do my checks. It's got to show public subscriber next to your name. So in your settings, there's a checkbox that you can unclick, you know, to either make your subscriptions private or public. It needs to be public so that I can see it. If I can't see it, you're not eligible. Okay. So yeah, let's see. Katrina, happy new year to you and all your loved ones. Did I hit 34K yet? I haven't even checked. I have not even checked. Can someone check for me and see if I hit 34K? I know I was close, but I don't know if I hit it yet. If I did, I love that for us. I did hit 34K? Are you kidding me? Am I at 33.9 or am I at 34K? I know I'm close, guys. I'm close. I work so hard. I want to hit my goals, you know? How's Ma doing? Ma is not yet. Okay, well, we're close. We're close. Some of you guys see 34K. Some of you guys see 33.9. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please check me out. Give me a chance. I do all the things on my channel. I work very hard. I provide content 7 days a week for you guys, you know, and if you want to watch something every day from Juan the Yarn Addict, give me a shot. You won't be sorry. Let's see. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. I appreciate you giving me a shot. I really do. 40K coming soon. Listen, it's okay. That is my goal. My goal is to just onward and upward, right? We're going to move onward and upward. We're going to do all the things on my channel. If you're new here, let me give you a little rundown. Sorry to my OGs. My OGs know what I'm about to say. You've heard it a million times. But I'm an inclusive channel that loves to talk about crochet and yarn and fiber arts. I love to explore my journey in knitting. I am teaching myself how to knit, and I love talking about this journey, this brand new journey of mine. I also do Tunisian crochet, and I'm now going to showcase Tunisian and explore entrelac and all of that. I have done an amigurumi on my channel before, so there's tons of things happening on my channel. And I do whipping it with wands. I work on my whips. I do coffee and cake with Juan. I make yarn cakes over a cup of coffee, and we sit and gab at the gums for about an hour. I do lots of different things. I do tutorials. I do lives, obviously. So if that's your thing, check me out. 40K is less than 24 months. That is my prediction. Dave, listen. I'm thankful for the people I have. I'm growing my channel organically, one person at a time. And whether, you know, it's one person or 1 million people, I want to make sure that whoever I provide content for, they enjoy it. And whatever happens, happens. So, yes. Thank you so much, Pen, for gifting 5 memberships. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Oddballs. I've never seen that name before. Love that. Flora May and Mary. These are all new names to me. Thank you so much. Make sure you're subscribed. Thank you so much, Pen. I love it. You saw 40K by September. Well, we shall see what happens. 34K now. Congrats. Well, thank you so much, sister in Mexico. I can't believe I hit that number. 34K. I'm grateful. You know, so good. Thank you so much. Katrina, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships. Wow. Okay, guys, I have to tell you about the memberships. There's a lot of people here that I've never seen before that are now gifted the memberships. I have to tell you guys very quickly what that's about. I think you're going to love it. Well, the fellow yarn addicts, it's 99 cents a month, and what that does is it supports the channel with like postage and things, and we do members only lives and members only posts. And again, it's a great way to support the channel. I also have official yarn addicts, and that's typically $4.99 a month, and that gets you the members only lives, the members only posts, a free pattern every month designed by yours truly. As you heard in the beginning, I do have a business that I run outside of the channel. It's called JTYA Designs. I write patterns and I design things. And so every month my members receive a free pattern. And then in addition to that, I have 2 lives that I do every week, one during the weekday and one on the weekends. And we get together, we share our makes, we talk about all the things yarn and fiber related, and we get to know each other. And so, yeah, those are the memberships, and the ones that were gifted, you get to experience what that's like for the first time. And I'm very excited for you, and hopefully you like it enough to stick around. If not, at least you enjoyed the ride for the month that you were given. So yeah, thank you so much for all the congratulations for the 24K. And I have to tell you guys a little secret. Last year during Christmas, I hit 25K. So in a year, 9,000 improvement, or a growth of 9,000 subscribers. I'm very excited and grateful for that. Whether it was 1 or 1,000 or 1, it doesn't matter. I'm just grateful that I'm growing and people are liking what they see. So I'm grateful for that. Huge happy new year to each and every one of you guys that are popping in, leaving. I'm noticing new names and things, so I just want to keep saying happy new year to all of you guys. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with us and experiencing the journey of what it is that we do here on my channel. You guys love the Zoom calls. Thank you so much. And listen, guys, whether it's the Zoom calls or the pattern, everything I do is just, you know, to enhance your experience here. So thank you. The live started 53 minutes ago. Yes, it started 53 minutes ago, and we are almost 450 strong. Wow. I can't listen. I am so grateful and thankful that you guys pop in, and I mean, my heart is full. Thank you so much. Just supporting me by watching and hanging out. Even if you're lurking, it's fine. I absolutely love the fact that you're watching. It's good. Congratulations on 34K. Such a fabulous way to start off the new year, onward and upward. I'm never going to forget that I hit 34K on New Year's Day. That kind of rhymed, right? 34K on New Year's Day. So good. You can find my patterns on Ravelry. Juan the Yarn Addict on Ravelry, all one word. All my patterns are there. I have some free patterns there. I have some paid for patterns. My Autumn Aspirations is all on there if you want to embark on that journey. There's 5 separate installments of that. Have at it. I love it. Thank you so much, guys, for the congratulations on the 34K. I can't believe I hit it on New Year's Day. So good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do have a personal goal of a certain number, but you know what? I'm not going to speak that into existence because if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it's perfectly okay because I have all of you guys here with me now, and that's what matters. So that's what matters. I'm doing it the hard way, person by person, showing you guys all the things, talking about all the things, and letting you guys see me. And that's it. But by all means, guys, if you have friends that are interested in crochet, knitting, Tunisian, anything fiber related, tell them about me. Be like, hey, I know this guy on YouTube. He's a left-handed crocheter, but he does right-handed tutorials too. He does all the things. Come check him out. Tell your friends. You know, word of mouth is the greatest way to spread this, you know? And my goal is to inspire as many people as I can, that you can watch a guy with a left-handed hook make all these beautiful things and inspire you by just hanging out and becoming your crow bro, your crochet buddy, you know? So you're left-handed too, Sarah? That's awesome. Listen, we love lefties and righties, all the same here, all inclusive, doesn't matter. But every tutorial that I put out as a left-handed crocheter is also coming out as a right-handed crocheter tutorial. So everybody gets a piece of all the things, right? Every time you go to Joanne's, you throw my name out. That's so cool. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you so much. And thank you guys all for like popping in here. I do see a lot of you guys in here for the very first time. I do really appreciate that. Thank you. These vertical lives do make way for trolls, but I had to give the wrench to a few people just to keep them out of here. So if my mods are catching these comments, please make sure that they get removed, okay? Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Let me see. Happy New Year's from Slovakia. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Was thinking of making cards for me. Okay. Nice, nice. JTYA merch would be great. I am trying to work with a vendor on getting merchandise for the channel. It's a matter of cost. I don't want anyone paying an arm and a leg for something. Anything with JTYA on it. It needs to be a steal and a deal, my friends. If it's not that, it can't be a thing, right? Juan, do you get a badge for the 99-cent membership? I'm not sure. I do know that you get a star. You do get a star next to your name. I don't know if you get something else on top of that, but that is something I can look into. I think that would be a great addition to that. Thank you for that suggestion. That's a really good one, by the way. You love my date nights? By the way, guys, if you're new here, I do date night Saturdays. And it's not every Saturday, but, well, so far it's been every Saturday. I can't commit to every Saturday, but if I'm available on Saturday, I'm going to call you guys out and be like, hey, guys, we're going to have date night. Come hang out with me. Dress down, PJs, you know, if you wear a muumuu, wear your muumuu. I wear my sweats, my hoodie and all, and we sit and we crochet and we just gab at the gums for an hour or whatever. We just have a good time hanging out with each other, you know, and I think that's great. Thank you so much, Elizabeth, for joining the fellows. Thank you so much for your support. You're new here and you became a member the same day. That's so awesome. Thank you, thank you. Saturday is your birthday. Oh my, guys, Heather's birthday is on Saturday. Oh my, I may have to come on just for you, Heather, because I try when I remember to sing happy birthday to all of you guys. If there are birthdays out there, I do sing happy birthday. Listen, I'm no Michael Bublé, but I can carry a tune, I think. I think of myself as like this Latino crooner, if that's even a thing. So yeah, I love to, you know, slip and slide with my vocals. I don't know. Enjoy your day, Janet. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. Yes, happy early birthday, Heather. That's such a great, great day to have a birthday, a Saturday. So good. Let's see, you have a beautiful, well, thank you so much. You know, not to sound mushy, but the one thing that I wish, on a personal note, the one thing that I wish I could do that can never happen is I would love to sing happy birthday to my mother and my mom actually hear me. I always wanted that to happen. It can never happen. She's a deaf mute. She can't hear, she can't speak. But I always had this dream that I would want her to hear my voice and to hear me sing happy birthday to her. And the gift of voice that she gave me. Because, I mean, listen, I'm not gifted with the voice, but I can carry a tune. And, I know it's not a thing, but last year, when she hits 80, her 80th birthday, I had her hold my throat like this and I sang happy birthday. And she's like, oh my goodness, you're singing to me. And so I sang happy birthday to my mom with her hand on my throat. And I said, even though you can't hear me, just know that I'm singing happy birthday to you because I love you. And it was my one wish. I wanted you to be able to hear my voice. And so there's that. Just a little personal note that I wanted to share with you guys because why not, you know? Anyway, yeah. So there's that. Listen, if you're coming in for the first time, I want to wish each and every one of you guys an amazing happy new year. This is the year of onwards and upwards. We are literally just joining this community together, one person at a time, one stitch at a time. And my goal here is to just have a positive year and only focus on the positive things and not pay any attention or give any energy to any of the negativity, whether it's in the brain, out there on the YouTube, that doesn't matter. Positive vibes only. And that's my goal for 2024. Keep it simple, keep it positive, and enjoy every day with all things yarn, right? So, yeah, I do apologize, but I just wanted to share something personal with you guys. Because listen, I am human. I know you guys, I know I'm guilty of it. I watch YouTube channels and I have like this idea of who they are and like things like that. But one thing you're going to get from me is this authenticity. What you see is what you get. And if that's worth anything, just know that you're getting me each and every time. So, yeah. Anyway, friends, I'm gonna wrap this up. I did keep it at an hour. Well, we're over an hour, but it's fine. I want to thank all of you guys for taking the time out of your day to hang out with me for this New Year's live. You've made my day already, and it's just noon. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm going to wrap this up. I wish all of you guys an amazing happy new year. I will see you guys on the next one. But remember, just a quick little recap, guys. If you are interested in the share yarn or the misfit yarn, you need to come back here after I'm done and tell me what you would do with the yarn. Okay? You can only win one or the other. You can't win both. And I will do the random comment picker tomorrow, 24 hours from now, and I will pick our winners. All right. So with that, guys, I'm going to leave you guys all go. Have a great day. I love each and every one of you guys, and I will catch you guys all on the next one. Bye, friends.